Alright, I know this is a very different video, but I just wanted to showcase something that I've just noticed whenever I was watching this Summer Games Fest this year. It just goes to show, just what I've noticed, they really don't care about what they want to push, like a message or anything. They really don't care at all. Even though they attempt to be like, oh, we love to put people on a pedestal. We love to give a voice to underrepresented parts of the gaming community as a whole, and we want to give them the spotlight. But in reality, they really don't care at all. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So, we're going to start off with this one. So this is the main Summer Games Fest. This is the first one. Now, again, we could also just look at like dislikes. Like, that doesn't matter. I just wanted to take attention to the live chat. Live chat replay is not available for this video. That's a little weird, in my opinion. But, you know, some people, they might be trash talking. They might be like, this sucks, this is cringe. They might be saying some bad stuff. Whatever. Go over to the Xbox Showcase. Same thing. Live chat replay is not available for this video. Look at dislike ratios. Like, whatever, you know? Same thing goes. But we start going over to these shows, aka the ones that are supposed to put a spotlight on the underrepresented parts of the game community. They tell a different story. Now, this one actually isn't that bad. That's loud. This one isn't that bad. I didn't see too many naughty, mean comments. You know, like the dislike ratio is not that bad. You know, it's like whatever. Like, I don't think people really were like hating on this too much. Although apparently I did hear, I think we scroll down a little bit. Yeah, Southeast Asia Showcase broadcast when all of Southeast Asia is fast asleep. Genius. So I mean, you could like make fun of them for that, which is perfectly fair. But if we get into these three, this is where it starts to get really, really bad, in my opinion. And I think this shows that they don't really care. They don't care about these people. So we go to the women-led showcase. Then we start to see a little bit of discrepancy. We look at the comments on the stream. They're a little crazy. There was like almost no moderation, by the way. You go to like any point in this, and it's just gonna be like the worst stuff. Like, I hate women games and women games. It's not good. Repeal the 19th now. Again, this is just crazy stuff, and I don't really care that they say this stuff, in my opinion. I just find this funny that they'll disable live chat for the two main showcases, but for showcases like this, where people just spam this type of hateful crap, they just, like, let it go. You know, they just let it slide. Hail Sintler, I guess. But it's, this was probably the least bad of it. I know that the like-dislike ratio says otherwise, but if we go over to the Latin showcase, this is where it starts to get a little crazier. You know, Where's Ice? Troon Slop. I love Troon Slop. Rope Now. We Love Israel. Deported Gaming. It's just very, again, just making stuff about Latin culture. Zixter. Dios mío, muchos tacos. It's just like, it's so bad, but it's like really funny. Like, just how just unhinged some of this stuff gets. And Brazil is like this stuff is just crazy. Brazil is filled with monkeys. Like, that's insane. Taco. And then of course we have the last one. I know the chat's paused a little bit, but I also wanted to make a point. Again, like, it's just crazy. And we're still live, by the way. This is live right now. So this is going on as I'm recording this. Like, this is just how bad it gets. It's just very bad. Yeah, it's just very, very bad. And I don't think they'll disable chat. Also, they kept spamming this, and if you want to know what this means, yeah, it's very bad. Again, it just shows that they really don't care about any of this type of messaging. They want to push this message, but also want to coddle the big corporations because their Philly fees might get hurt. It's just very bad. But yeah, that's just my little rant. I thought this was pretty entertaining to see all this crazy shit. And yeah, we was Kangs.